Hey guys, what's up? Murderer Birds here, and I'm bringing you guys the anime review. Beyond the Boundary episode 9. Fantastic episode. I loved it. A lot of great action amongst different characters. You had the Nase siblings versus that giant Yomu. You had Izumi versus Miroku. And at the very end of the episode, we also got Mirai versus Yomu Akihito. So there's tons of action going around. Hype build-up as well, leading up to, the revelations of, Izumi's motives for everything that she's done up to now and why she's being so vague on everything that, she's putting into effect. Miroku, the fact that he's trying, his society, the Spirit World Society, trying to topple and overthrow the Nase family in power. So a lot of great things happen this episode, and a lot of mysteries have come to light also. First and foremost, I just want to say right off the bat that Hiromi is my personal favorite character up until now. Episode 9, it's confirmed and clear as day for me that he is my favorite character for multiple reasons. He's a very strong and powerful spirit warrior. I love his humor more than anything. The fact that he jokes around a lot with Akihito, picks on him a lot for liking girls with glasses and stuff like that, especially Mirai, as well as like the little funny back and forthness of him and his sister. I think that's pretty funny too. But more importantly, and more reasons why I like him is based on the fact of this episode. He's very observant and very level-headed. He learns about, things that are happening around him based off of just observation and just looking and listening before acting. He also takes everything into consideration. The fact of last episode, he got into a bit of a scuffle with Miroku, and he still took into consideration everything that he said. He didn't dismiss anything just because he's an adversary or anything of that sort. So I really do enjoy the fact that Hiromi put everything together, and now he's actually thinking about the bigger picture, not just the situation at hand. So that being the fact that he finds out that Akihito is a very big part. He's a very big focal point in this whole Beyond the Boundary Yomu situation. The fact of he needs to be taken care of before Beyond the Boundary can, be in full effect. And for that to happen, somebody powerful has to take care of Akihito. And it seems that Izumi is manipulating Mirai to do that for her. And obvious, she wants to be in power. She wants her family to still be in power, having all of these, doing all of these other things. And then Miroku at the same time, Miroku and Izumi are both fighting over control of Akihito in terms of eradicating him, so either side can get control of Beyond the Boundary, because whoever has that is going to have the power and is going to be the influence of the other party. And Hiromi puts that together perfectly. He confronts his sister. He's like, hey, I know that you're trying to manipulate Mirai, as well as the fact I know that you have the power to, suppress human side. So he confronts her about Akihito. Did she do anything to him? And she's very vague about it, doesn't say anything. So I really did enjoy, him coming forward and, just seeing his observation and his, putting himself to the test, to find out answers. So he right out the gate, right off the bat, from this episode, he is my favorite character. But anyways, in substance of the episode itself, which I got into a bit during that, Akihito, he might be a Yomu forever. I highly doubt that, just because, Izumi will tell anybody anything to feed her own ambitions and motives. But, Mirai's choice was probably the most devastating of this episode. It's literally Yui all over again, her friend that she killed years ago. And it's come around full circle, and now it's that time again for her to put herself against someone that she's known and cared about and has developed a relationship with, Akihito. He's a Yomu, and to her knowledge, she has to take care of him for the greater good of saving her friends, saving, everyone that she cares about, and most of all, she doesn't want to see her friend doing things out of his, with him not being aware, and with him, just raging and pillaging and not knowing or having any regard for anyone else. So for her personally to have to deal with that, especially by herself, is really hard. I can understand that it's really hard. Like, no one ever wants to do anything like that. I mean, personally, I can't understand, but I try to put myself in these anime characters' shoes when I watch the show, and it's definitely a really sad situation for her. The episode was pretty good. I mean, their fights are pretty badass, I'm not going to lie. during the episode, or however, she's thinking about the good times, she's thinking about the Akihito she knows, and that is, she is holding back to some degree because of that, but, it has to be done. I actually have no idea what's going to happen as far as this goes, because, he can't die, he's one of the primary characters of the anime, but it's like I still don't know what's going to happen. I believe there's about 3 to 4 episodes left, but overall, this is really turning out to be very good. I'm actually wondering what side's going to, come out on top. The Nase family, the Spirit World Society, is Akihito and Mirai going to team up? Is everything going to be alright in the end? But let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, particularly about this episode. What are your thoughts of future events? There's about 3 to 4 episodes left in this anime, so I'm trying to cherish it as much as possible. If you guys did enjoy this video as well, please be sure to thumbs up the video as well. That'll really help me out, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my other content while you're at it. Thanks a lot, guys. That's all I got for you, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.